Why did I sew and ombre dye my Jurassic World Rebirth premiere dress in just a day? Because at first, you remember this yellow organza from a year ago? My dumb self pulled it back out and tried for 2 days to dye it and sew it and make it work. And no, it is still not the fabric for me. I learned nothing. So with just the day before the premiere to go, I woke up and said, okay, Jen, just get some $3 a yard white jersey from Walmart and completely start over, make a whole different dress. So instead of big and princessy, I went mermaid and slinky. To save time, I used the same pattern I'd already modified for my Deadpool and Wolverine dress for the skirt, and this knit dress pattern for the bodice, which luckily had all the same princess seam placements, so the waist and bodice seams lined up. On a dress like this, it's not the sewing that takes forever, it's making sure the fit is just right. And once I had my bodice sewed and lined and finished and the skirt sewed together, I decided to dye them separately. The skirt, I dip dyed the hem in yellow and then the waist in green to kind of go for a 1992 Ford Explorer idea, and then dyed the entire bodice in the green. But even though I dyed on the stovetop, lycra content fabrics can just be tough to take color, and it came out of the wash really pale. And after I sewed the bodice to the skirt the morning of the premiere, I looked at it and was like, no, I gotta try dyeing it one more time. This time I used entire bottles of dye and I let it sit for as long as I could, about 80 minutes. I literally pulled it out of the wash a half hour before I had to be in a car to Lincoln Center, and miraculously it turned out with just enough color to be Jurassic but light and summery. I still honestly cannot believe I did it. Life found a way.
Did awesome.